What is up, CMS Braves? Welcome back to another edition of the 14th Colony Vodcast. Welcome to 2021, Mr. Congleton. And we're going to keep this puppy rolling. We're going to keep this 14th Colony Vodcast rolling. The people have been asking. They've been watching the reruns. They want to know when the new episodes are going to come out. And that is today. You have us for the next 2 quarters. And speaking of quarters, Mr. Congleton, we're going to talk about what we're going to have going on in this class and kind of how we're going to structure it in this class. But before we get to that, I hope you had a great winter break and welcome back. How do you feel?
Oh, man, fantastic. I'm rejuvenated. I'm rested. I'm ready to go. Okay, and we come up with some ideas, and I think we're going to have a good third quarter. Now, if you have been around for a while, you realize that first quarter kind of drags on a little bit. You're getting used to some things, but there's a long stretch in September up until the first conferences. But if you thought second quarter went by fast, just wait for third quarter, okay? Third quarter is going to fly by. So you guys need to make sure that you're aware of what the expectations are and what we want you to be able to do and learn so you can get the best grades possible. Because third quarter, we have Martin Luther King Day off in 2 weeks. We got President's Day. We got conferences and then spring break. So it's going to go quick. So what we're going to do this quarter is similar to what we did the last 2 weeks of second quarter. Okay. So every day you're going to have a combination of maybe a short little video, a reading, a website, something you got to take notes on. And you're going to open up the document. You can type as many notes as you want. You can do sketch notes on paper. You can print that piece of paper that we put on there, or you can just use a blank piece of paper, lines, whatever you want. But you need to gather information from the videos and the readings every day. Now, I've gone through and I've made a PDF of the textbook pages that we're doing. So you don't have to navigate through the website for National Geographic. We'll get to that at some other point, maybe next year. But for now, just read the article. Take some notes, watch the video, take some notes, who, what, when, where, why, what's the deal, what do you learn, one of the main ideas, and then submit that, okay? So a couple things that are changing. You're getting credit for doing the notes. So the notes are a third of the weekly grades. So 10 points for the notes. They're due on Friday at noon. Mr. Stack and I are going to go through in the afternoon on Fridays and put those participation grades in, okay? Then Mr. Stack, you want to explain Friday what they're going to do for their weekly wrap-up?
Yeah, so basically the last 2 weeks of last quarter are basically how we're going to do it. You're going to have just like a presentation of what you learned throughout that week, and that's going to be worth 10 points. So your notes are actually worth more points than the presentation.
Yeah.
But you
the presentation's 20 points.
Oh, never mind. The presentation is worth 20 points. Your notes are worth 10. Okay, so make sure you are getting all that done because basically you need to do all of it to pass anyways to get your grade. So your presentation, you can, we'll have different things for you guys to do every week. You can either make a slideshow, you can make a video, you can do a StreamYard. Okay, and it'll change every week, or it'll be pretty open-ended. We're still kind of trying to figure that aspect of it out. What's the best way for you guys to basically show us what you learned? We're not really picky about it, though. We just want you guys to show us in some capacity what you learned that week and show us that you actually learned it and you know it. So if you have any ideas, shoot us an email. If you have something you think would be fun to do or you would just like to do yourself, let us know. Like I said, we're not picky. We just need something from you to basically say, hey, Mr. Stack, Mr. Congleton, this was the content this week. This is how I understood it. This is what I think about it. Okay. So that's what we'll do for the rest of the school year. If it works out well, again, our goal is to try to make this as less stressful for you guys. Try to have a lot more consistency with what we are doing every single week. So you know what to expect every single week. Okay. And so feedback is always welcome. This is a weird year, and we said that a billion times, but it is. So let us know, Mr. Congleton. I think that covers it. Hopefully they watch this. They'll probably get this again at 2 o'clock during the Zooms when we hop on there and explain it again. But guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And as always, be excellent to each other.